models that I did in the new version of Oculus Medium with the Move tool. What I've got is two fish fighting, and I basically obviously sculpted them. There's a renegade one there. Let's turn that off. Sculpted them in a standard flat T-pose and then moved them around. And this is the hardest thing to get done in. Was the hardest thing to get done in Medium without having the new tool, which is called the Move tool. It's probably the most requested feature. Basically, what you've got is you've got a brush, and it's up on your dominant hand with the up and down with your thumbstick. And basically, if you look at press the gear icon, let's put it over here so you can see it. You've got an inner radius, a size obviously, and a strength, and active layers only, which is either just the part that I want to work on or it's all parts together, which is fantastic. So the one that I'm going to just quickly change now is the inner radius. And what that does is if you have the inner radius off, it gives you a much smoother transition for the move. I'll do it the other way in a moment, but I'll just show you how this works now. So that head's a little bit off. Let's make sure we're on the right layer. So thumbstick back on the support hand. Have a look at this, and then the Move tool just gives me that ability to just move around bigger and smaller, and I can just change the profile, which is lovely. Let's bring a new piece of geometry in. So this is another tail, fin, and the main fin that I had separate. Let's put that in place, and I'll just go to clay and just negative away the fins that I don't need. Because I only want the pectorals was too much. Just selecting that bit. And then select the fin again. And go back to, in fact, we use Move tool. Yeah, what we'll do is we put him close to where we need him. And now we can move. So we use a great big brush at first, and that just moves all the layers, as you can see. Takes a minute because we've got all layers on it. And then let's just have active layer only, and that's much faster. And you can see that now. I can position that much easier. So I'll complement the layers that are already there by using the Move tool. And one thing that's really nice is this grab it with the trigger, and you can rotate. So I can put a swirl in it. So let's try that with the tail that we've got here. So we'll rotate the top a little bit. And now I'm doing a move and a rotate. I've got an emissive one in the background there. You can see the shadow because it just looks really cool for the final render. But obviously that gets in your way a little bit while you're modeling like this. So look at that, the ability to turn it around is just amazing. Just reshape it and push it and mush it however you want. Move that over there so it matches and gets in the middle of those other fins. That's beautiful, gives us a nice bit of volume through the fin there. Change to that layer and move that fin in. It's a bit pixelated from here, it's fine. There we go. As you can see, it's so easy to use the Move tool to get the shape that you want. It's the one thing that was really missing from previous versions. almost certainly the biggest request that I've on forums seen people looking out for. There we go. And it's an ideal one to practice on because of the flowing fins are crying out for it. Move that one out of the way for now. Very hard to stop noodling on this model because I'm quite enjoying it. So there you go. That's the major part of the update. There's lots of other videos out of the new other features, the transform features and the paint picking the reference from picking colour from a reference. So lots to explore and lots of fun doing it. And I think they've done an amazing job with the move tool, certainly.